I almost didn't record this. I think it's really hard to talk about your giftedness and talk about how you're doing things, but doing it differently and asking others to do it differently and try things along with you. But, I think about it like a big experiment, that we're on this experiment together. And if you're willing to take it with me, I would love that, because I'm doing things a little bit differently. And I wanted to chat with you about how I'm doing it differently and how you might do it differently too. So a lot of people are using AI right now, and they're using it as a productivity tool. They're using it to write for them, to research for them, all those things. But I've turned that on its head, and I'm using AI in a different way. I'm using it as a thought partner. And I want to encourage you to do the same. Let me share with you this framework that I created. It's called the SPARK framework. And the S stands for story. And that's where you give AI the backstory. And I use AI because you don't have to necessarily use ChatGPT. That's my AI of choice, but you can use whatever you'd like. But share a story with it and tell it the backstory and be honest. And then the P stands for play a part. So you ask the AI to play a part for you. And that'll take what they're doing and then it'll just really drill it down so that they're talking to you from that very specific point. And then the A stands for ask, and this is where it gets flipped on its head. You have AI ask you questions, because ever since can remember, I've always believed that the knowledge is within us. The knowledge is in the room. When I was a trainer, I always used to say the knowledge is in the room, and it is, and it's just having something there to pull it out. And so for me, it's asking AI to ask me questions. Ask me questions one at a time. Oftentimes I ask it to ask me questions using multiple choice answers, and that way it's easier for me to answer. But sometimes I go off the rails and I give it answer D. It might give me A through C, and I say, no, we're going to go D, because I'm the thought partner. I'm in the driver's seat. I'm the leader. It's just my assistant. It's helping me along with those things. And then the R stands for responding with authenticity and being transparent and being deep. The deeper you go, the more real answers you're going to get. And then the K stands for keep going until something sparks. And so you just keep going and you keep having it ask you questions, and you answer those questions until something really clicks. And that's the SPARK framework. And that's what's different than how way other people are using ChatGPT and using other AI. And I'm just really want to go on this thought experiment with you and share some things with you. And that's the part that's a little bit scary. But over the next couple months, I'm going to be sharing my own experiences with ChatGPT. And I'm going to publicly be asking it to help me to go deeper and level up my life. Because that's what life is all about, isn't it? Just leveling it up and taking it to the next level. And so I'm going to be asking it to go deep with me, and I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be doing it publicly so that we can go on this journey together if you're willing to go on it with me. And so I hope that you are. If this is something that interests you, please down in the comment area, just say I'm interested or I'm in or something like that, so I know that you're in and you're thinking about these things too. I look forward to doing this along with you. All right. And it's funny because this is not just a vibe, this whole spark idea. This is going to be a revolution.